We got a few topics, man. We going
Yeah.
you want to jump into this 50-50 relationship?
Oh man,
Uh,
listen. I don't know
but
if I want to jump into that hornet's nest, man, because man,
you see things, on the social medias about
yes,
people going back and forth about the 50-50.
yeah, man.
What you think about
This
the 50-50, Drew?
hey, look, I'm gonna say it like this. When I was a child, and when I say child, I don't mean like a kid in adolescence. I mean like early mid 20s.
Mm.
I when I was a child, I thought as a child, like the old people say. But when I
Now,
became
see,
a man,
you're getting old. See, that's
yeah,
what I was just talking about.
when I became a man, I put away childish things, and that includes the thoughts, man. And I don't know. I know this is not a popular opinion amongst the generation that came after us, but I used to feel that way until I realized what it took to actually take care of a full family. Like I used to be one of them type of young men that was like, oh no, nah, man, when I get married, she ain't gonna have to pay for nothing. She gonna stay at home. She ain't gonna have to work. She ain't gonna have to do this, that. I want a stay at home wife. And man, listen, let me tell you something, Kel.
Them bills high.
Oh man, listen, man, and I work hard, Kev. I ain't one of you type of men out here that that slacking. Like I work sun up, sun down, leave there, come and run my own business, man. I work with my brother, man. I even drive for sport when I have to, man. Whatever it take, to make sure that everything is covered and the ladies are taken care of. My son is taken care of. But even with that being the case, Kev, like man, listen, if put it like this, I'm gonna put it like this it is possible for me to pay everything and Bay don't have to worry about nothing, at all. She just keep her money, do whatever she want to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But man, if that's the case, man, we gonna be one boring family, fam. Like we gonna be sick. It ain't gonna be no vacations. It ain't gonna be no nights out to go eat. It ain't gonna be no like it's taking every drop to cover everything for three kids. Well, two, because my daughter's a little bit older, but you know how it is with them early 20 kids. Well, you will find out soon, especially the girls, man. It's still gonna be a cash out me every other day that's coming through. Even though they have it, they just want daddy to give it to them. So
Man,
it's,
so my daughter, she got a cash app linked to my phone, right?
that's a,
She got more in her cash app
that
than I got in my cash app, Drew.
absolutely, man.
I'll
That
be
is
like, who sent you $20? My aunt be just flowing, just be
yeah.
flowing. Why are you getting all this
Hey,
money?
it's
Mimi
like
didn't give
that,
me like
man.
Mimi didn't give me $5 when I was
Yeah.
out playing, but still.
Hey, but so it's I learned that lesson that a lot of that talk is ego talk. Now don't get me wrong. There's some men out there that listen, they could do it. They were blessed to have one of them jobs and that excuse me, that's capable of covering every single thing plus the extracurriculars, and I'm not knocking them at all. It's just my goal, what I found out when I got a family and we got together was I value time with my family more than I value the dollar. And what I've learned is that the high paying jobs, because I've had them, the high paying jobs are the ones that you're going to see less and less of your family. So America kind of forces you into this position as a man as either you're going to have a dysfunctional family that's well taken care of or you're going to have a functional healthy family that might have some struggle moments here and there, and that's kind of the choice I personally have experienced throughout my life. So to each his own, but me personally, I'm we are perfectly fine in my household with you know which is why I love my wife because she'll tell me straight up like, hey, the water bill only XYZ. Let me get that. Let me get this. Let me help you out with this. So, you ain't got to worry about it. And that helps me so much because now if I do have something planned, and I think me and you discussed this, now if I do have
Mhm.
something planned or birthdays come up or Valentine's Day and all these different things, I'm not stressing trying to take care of all that and I can still spoil them and treat them the way that, I want them to be treated. So it's a give and a take thing for absolutely for sure. But that's just
Yeah.
my personal experience and, opinion about it.
Man, Drew, when you started listing all the jobs you have, I understand it.
Yeah.
Like I I know people on social media they be like, he be here, he be there, he work here. Look, Drew, I work for the airlines, I
Hmm.
work for the NFL, I work I got my photography business.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I still need help with a little something, something. Look, because look, to your point, you have all the funds and you can do it,
Mm-hmm.
but if you can't, if I need a little help with the internet bill
Mm-hmm.
or with the lights,
Mm-hmm.
you know, if I'm paying all that,
Mm-hmm.
we're not gonna see those trips to Europe.
They not happening.
It ain't happening. We not gonna be able to go out to
Yeah.
eat. We're not gonna be able to go,
Mm-hmm.
take this trip
Mm-hmm.
if along the line those $200, $300 bills, you know, aren't taken care of. Now, like to your
Right.
point, I'm not saying that I can't,
Mm-hmm.
but I think when you see the argument on 50-50 relationships online, like females just like, you know what? If he can't do this, then I'm not messing with him. I had a
Mm-hmm.
good conversation with my classmates,
Mm-hmm.
and we was actually drunk on 4th Street during Mardi Gras. See the type of stuff we talk about.
Yeah.
But and they're both married,
Mm-hmm.
and it was me, Katie, my classmates, and we were all talking about it.
Yeah.
And they understood and they were agreeing that bills are high,
Mm-hmm.
that you sometimes I may have it
Mm-hmm.
and you don't, or you may have it and I don't.
Right.
And we are able to coexist and help each other out when needed. Because
Absolutely.
like I said, along the way, if you paying for
Yep.
everything, those
Mm-hmm.
luxuries, those red bottoms not happening. The your birthday trip isn't
Uh-huh.
happening. Let me
Yeah.
tell you, let me show you my December, Drew.
Yeah.
This is my December.
Mm-hmm.
You have anniversary,
Right.
you have my daughter birthday,
Mm-hmm.
you have Katie birthday,
Mm-hmm.
you have Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and then a week later, my mama birthday,
Mm-hmm.
Jordan birthday. All of that is
Yeah.
in 30 days, Drew.
30 days, man. Listen.
30 days. I'm
Yep.
in February getting ready for December.
Man, I can't agree with you. I'm prepping right now for for my broke season as I call it, cause I got Cam and Chloe's birthday, which is both my daughters, are in the same month. That's June. They are literally within 6 days of each other, I think. And then you got Mother's Day. That's on top of that. And gentlemen like ourselves, we take care of our wives, mothers, as well as our own mothers, as well as our wives' mothers, you know what I'm saying, as well as our any aunties we close to, anything like that. So you got that. So that's coming off of Valentine's Day right behind it. You got Mother's Day. Rose's birthday is literally the next month right after that. So this whole span of block of time is constant money, that you have to extra curricular money, not just the everyday bill money and thing. And it's not that I'm complaining or anything like that. It's just the fact that
That's
I
what you
don't
got to
think
do.
that's what you got to do. And I don't think that for men that care, at least, put it like that, for men that care, I feel like would agree with us wholeheartedly simply because you don't. And this is funny because I hear a lot of men say this, and I really be wanting to say this shit to be petty, but a lot of men be like, "Hey man, I show my girl I love every day." It's like, fam, when Valentine's Day and stuff like that come around, it's like, nah, bro, like, that's a cop out, man. You only saying
Mm-hmm.
that because you're not creative for one, and you really don't like your girl. Like you just really let's just keep it a bean, bro. Let's keep it a bean. You really don't like your girl, and you don't have the creativity to know what to get her that she's actually going to enjoy. So you try to throw that, oh yeah, I make her feel special everyday bullshit, out there. Either they'll say shit like, oh, it's just another day, or it's just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just the fact that I feel like to the men that care, that
Mm-hmm.
care about the happiness, we understand that flowers are gonna rot. Bro, Kel, for Valentine's Day, my guy, I spent $380 on roses, man. Just roses. That's a whole, bill. $380 on roses that lasted a week and a half. And that's for and some of the roses, a half dozen roses was for my 7-year-old who, bruh, after she saw him the first time and showed her friends, she don't even
That was
remember.
it.
Shit, that was it.
That
You
was
know what I'm
it.
saying? But I like her. It's not
Yeah.
that I just love her. I like her as well. So I want her to, to still enjoy the fun that comes along and the love, and know that, hey, like my father, no matter what, is going to make sure that I feel special on those days. So I really feel like when men that say those type of things um don't really like their significant other. They might love them, not saying that they don't love them, but they don't like them enough to go that extra mile.
Yeah.
Now, I just get upset. Don't compare me with the dope boys. That's my only problem.
Man,
Like, look,
I was just about to say that.
don't
Cause,
compare me with what they
cause
capable
you
of.
know what? Now I ain't knocking nobody hustles. All
Absolutely
right.
not.
You
Not hating
know,
on them at all. Yeah.
not at all. And we about to have the sheriff on, so not too much
Yeah.
on drugs. All right. Not too much on drugs. All right. But I think, you and I talked about this a few days ago. And and this is coming from, now kudos to all the guys. Man, look, if you a guy and doctor, attorney, 6 figures, and 6 figures ain't nothing no more. But
No,
if you making 6 figures and you are able
mhm.
to take care of everything, kudos to
Respect.
you, my brother.
Respect. Hey, respect.
Because hey,
Yeah.
shout out to you. you
Respect.
know. But I look at it like this, and it's not even to the average man.
Uh-huh.
All right, not even the average man, but like I feel like you get more, whether it's time, whether it's a pop-up date, whether it's a pop-up gift. I feel like you get more out of and not even a 50-50 relationship, a 60-40,
Mm-hmm.
a 80-20.
Mm-hmm.
See, they don't talk about those relationships because
Right.
I'm not in a 50-50.
Yeah.
It's more 75-25.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
it depends on the week too.
Yeah.
But so I think to the women or whoever that are like, hey, if that's what you're going for, if that's what you want, hey man, I hope you find them. I
Right.
hope you find them, and I hope
Right.
you live the life that you were looking for. But being realistic to
Yeah.
this climate we live in, this economy that we live in,
Mhm.
it's gonna be very difficult to find you a 100% to zero man.
Yeah.
All right.
And then that's going to actually look at you as equal instead of another responsibility. And that's what I feel like, a lot of women don't understand. Like these type of men that you're talking about, um, most of them, not all of them, but most of them are going to view you as another bill and responsibility. It is hard to love someone equally if you view them as just another bill on the sheet, or just another something to take care of. They're gonna look for somebody that can equal their tenacity when it comes to that extra mile, going that extra mile. But
Yeah.
I do want to ask you this though.
Mhm. And
What,
we're gonna have to wrap up in a minute because the sheriff
yeah, yeah.
waiting on us. But
All right, so let's
go ahead. No, go ahead.
last question. So, what percentage, if you had a guesstimate, what percentage of the women that say that they have to be with a man that take care of everything versus the women that say no, I don't mind helping? What percentage would you say is single, and
Single.
what
I knew you
percentage?
was gonna. I knew you was gonna say that. I knew it.
What
Based
percentage would
off
you?
of what I see
Mm-hmm,
in the comment section
mm-hmm.
of these various social media sites,
Uh
100%.
huh.
And they may be single, they may be divorced. I don't know,
Yeah.
but look, man, I understand tax brackets, I understand income tax, I understand the economy, I understand these tariffs that's
Yeah.
going on in the world. I understand what's about to be taxed. But what I see, I think they're all single, man.
You
And
think the majority of them?
because I don't think women also understand the mental stress that goes on in a man's head
Mm-hmm,
when I'm probably about to dish out 100K
mm-hmm,
on throughout the year on
mm-hmm,
gifts,
mm-hmm,
on luxuries, as my
mm-hmm.
mama call it. Growing up,
Luxury.
that's a luxury. You don't need that. And
Yep.
and I think, and I may be exaggerating when I say 100K, but you know, you're gonna spend a lot of money on gifts, on pop-up events, on a birthday party, on anything. And it depends
Just
on your
because.
family size. Yeah.
Just
So
because.
men really, and I'm gonna speak for men because I know y'all can say it's not true, whatever. There's a mental toll that we don't talk about.
Absolutely.
When something needs to be paid, we gonna be like, I got it, I'm gonna take care of it. We don't even know how. But by the time it's due, it's gonna be paid for.
It's gonna be taken care of.
We gonna get it done.
Mm-hmm.
But man, let's we gonna have to revisit that conversation. But
yeah, especially because that whole the mental toll, we can have a whole pod just off of the unspoken mental tolls that men don't talk about when it comes to relationship life. Now, you know, I can't really speak for the single men, but I'm just talking about relationship life. You know,
yeah,
but yeah, we definitely got to revisit that.
All aboard the night train.